Pete Rose, often referred to as Charlie Hus, due to his aggressive playing style, was born on April 14, 1941, in Cincinnati, Ohio, to Harry and Laverne Rose. Raised in a working-class family, Pete grew up in the neighborhood of Price Hill, where he was introduced to the game of baseball at an early age. His father, a steel mill worker, encouraged him to pursue athletics, and Rose's passion for the sport quickly became evident. As a child, Rose was known for his intense competitive spirit and drive, traits that would later define his career. He attended Western Hills High School, where he was a star athlete in both baseball and football. Despite his impressive athleticism, Rose was not initially recruited by many major league scouts. Undeterred, he continued to hone his skills, and after graduation, signed a minor league contract with the Cincinnati Reds in 1960, the team he had grown up idolizing. Rose began his professional career in the minor leagues, playing for the Reds farm teams in Dayton and Macon. His early years in the minors were marked by steady improvement and a relentless work ethic. Rose's batting technique and aggressive approach to the game quickly gained attention. He was promoted to the major leagues in 1963, joining the Cincinnati Reds as a 22-year-old rookie. His first season was promising, and although he struggled at times, Rose's potential as a hitter was clear. Career peak and main achievements. Pete Rose's career truly took off in 1965, when he became a regular starter for the Cincinnati Reds. Over the next 2 decades, Rose would establish himself as one of the most accomplished and durable players in Major League Baseball history. His career was defined by his work ethic, intense focus, and unwavering desire to win. His hustle and commitment to the game earned him the nickname, Charlie Hus, and made him one of the most beloved and respected players in baseball history. Rose's peak years came during the 1970s, a decade that saw him reach the heights of his career, both individually and with his team. He was a key part of the Big Red Machine, a dominant Cincinnati Reds team that won the World Series in 1975 and 1976. Rose played every position on the field, except for catcher and pitcher, but he was primarily known for his role as an outfielder and infielder. In 1975, Rose's performance reached a new level. He won his first National League Most Valuable Player (MVP) award, finishing the season with a .317 batting average, 14 home runs, and 64 runs batted in RBIs. He also led the league in hits, and was a key factor in the Reds' successful World Series run, where they defeated the Boston Red Sox in a thrilling 7-game series. In 1976, Rose helped the Reds repeat as World Series champions, solidifying their place as one of the greatest teams in baseball history. Rose had another remarkable season, finishing with a .323 batting average, and leading the league in runs 130 and hits 218. His play during the World Series, where he batted .370, and had a key role in securing the championship, further cemented his reputation as one of the game's most clutch players. Rose's individual accomplishments during his career are numerous. He is the all-time Major League Baseball leader in hits, with 4,256, a record that still stands today. His impressive longevity allowed him to maintain a high level of play for more than 20 years, and his career statistics include 17 All-Star selections, 3 World Series titles, and a career .303 batting average. He also won 3 batting titles, and was awarded the Gold Glove for his defensive skills in 1969. Controversies and fall from grace. While Pete Rose's on-field achievements were undeniable, his career was also marked by significant controversies, most notably his involvement in gambling. In the 1980s, Rose became embroiled in a scandal involving betting on baseball games, including games involving his own team, the Cincinnati Reds. His gambling habits were a closely guarded secret for years, but in 1989, Major League Baseball's investigation into his activities led to a lifetime ban from the sport. The scandal rocked the baseball world, as Rose's gambling was seen as a severe breach of the integrity of the game. Rose had long denied betting on baseball games, but after a lengthy investigation, he admitted in 2004 to betting on the sport during his time as a player and manager. His admission came too late to reverse the ban imposed by then-Commissioner of Baseball A. Bartlett Giamatti, who had permanently banned Rose from the game in 1989. Rose's fall from grace resulted in his exclusion from baseball's Hall of Fame, a decision that has remained a topic of debate and controversy for decades. Despite his remarkable achievements on the field, His lifetime ban meant that he would never be eligible for induction into the Hall of Fame, a decision that many fans and analysts still view as unjust. In addition to his ban from baseball, Rose's reputation suffered further as a result of legal and financial troubles. He was convicted of tax evasion in 1990, leading to a prison sentence that lasted 5 months. Rose's legal issues, combined with the lasting stain of his gambling scandal, tarnished his legacy in the eyes of many. However, there remained a substantial portion of his fan base that continued to support him, believing that his achievements on the field should have allowed him to be remembered more favorably. Post-retirement and legacy. Despite being banned from the game of baseball, Pete Rose remained a significant figure in the sport. After his ban, he continued to make sporadic appearances at baseball-related events, including autograph signings and appearances on television. He also made several attempts to have his ban lifted, expressing regret for his actions and seeking forgiveness from Major League Baseball and its commissioner. In 1999, Rose was named to the Major League Baseball All-Century team, a testament to his impact on the sport despite the controversies surrounding his career. His inclusion on the list of the greatest players in baseball history sparked further debate over whether he should be reinstated and inducted into the Hall of Fame. Throughout his post-retirement years, Rose also worked as a commentator and coach. He served as a coach and manager for the Cincinnati Reds from 1984 to 1989, leading the team for part of his time. Though his managerial career was ultimately cut short by the scandal, his connection to the Reds and the city of Cincinnati remained strong. In addition to his involvement with the Reds, Rose made public appearances in support of various charitable organizations and causes. In 2015, Rose publicly admitted that he had been wrong to bet on baseball games, including his own, and expressed regret for his actions. This admission, while important, did little to change his status within the baseball world. His lifetime ban remained in place, and his hopes of being inducted into the Hall of Fame seemed increasingly unlikely. Rose's legacy therefore remains a complex one. On one hand, he is celebrated as one of the greatest and most passionate players in baseball history, with an unparalleled work ethic and remarkable achievements. On the other hand, his fall from grace, largely due to his involvement in gambling, has tainted his reputation and left many questioning whether his accomplishments should be overshadowed by his off-field actions.